Hallo und damit herzlich willkommen zurück zu einem weiteren Let's Play von mir, The Force Maker. So, Entschuldigung, ich schaue noch in die Richtung, weil da ist alles Technische, dann sehe ich das auch. Jetzt noch ein bisschen mehr in die Mitten rücken, so, perfekt, gut. So, auf jeden Fall, wartet, kurz die Kamera verschieben, so ein bisschen, damit ich nicht so schief drauf schaue. Ja, mal schon. So, gut. Er will duschen. Dann lass mal ihn duschen. Auf jeden Fall. Ich weiß gerade nicht, wo wir jetzt mal zurück stehen geblieben sind. Denn ich bin jetzt umgezogen in Köln. Das ist jetzt quasi mein neues Büro, wo ich weiterhin aufnehmen werde. Ich hoffe, ihr habt es genauso erfreut wie ich. Ich hoffe halt wirklich. So, schauen wir mal. Sound passt, passt, alles passt. So, gut, dann kann ich mich ganz gemütlich wieder zurücklehnen und wieder anfangen anzuspielen. So. Perfekt. Gut, so, Waffenregal, okay. Wir werden jetzt einfach mal wir schauen mal im Terminal ein, vielleicht steht da die nächste Mission drin. Ups. Nehme Mountain City einen neuen mit Stern markierten Auftrag für Sam an. Okay. Ich weiß nicht, wie weit wir waren. Oh, ich weiß nicht mehr, wie das gegangen ist. Warte, war das so? Jetzt muss ich nur ganz kurz mal schauen. Hat das was bewegt? Na? Huh. Ah doch, das hat was bewirkt. Wir müssen nur da eine. Schauen wir mal. Ja, perfekt, gut, hat hingehauen. Nur, dass es war's. So. Gut, wir begeben uns wieder einmal in die Fänge von allem, was da draußen herumlungert. Ich schau voll orange aus wie auch.
Holy shit. John, is that you? What are you doing here? My wife's checked in. I don't want to repeat of last year.
Das ist Die Hard, man, ganz ehrlich.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were hurt.
Der hat das Gesicht gehabt wie der Hartmann übrig. Bei der Zwischensequenz hat er gerade in der Kamera ausgeschaut wie eine Orange. Ich sehe gerade etwas, was mir nicht taugt. So. Entschuldigung, es war nur so, dass das sehr laut war. Den ich wahrscheinlich halber nicht gehört habe. Sie weiß es nicht, ob es stimmt oder so, aber ich war ein bisschen leiser geschalten.
Sam, the west side of that region is covered by a massive tar belt.
Okay.
Beyond it is Edgenot City, the last bastion of civilization you'll find that far out. It's your final destination. Once you use the Cubit to connect it, the Cairo network will span the entire continent. The rebirth of America is so close. And remember, that's where Amelie is being held captive.
Okay.
We need you to bring her home safely.
Ja klar, ja.
But
Mama.
before you cross the tar belt, there's one more knot we need you to tie. Hartman will help you get it done.
Hartman's Lab. Geil.
Sam, I'd like for you to bring me a few things. First, the dog tags you took from that soldier. Tuck them away in a pocket so you don't misplace them. Second, Mama's corpse. Her body shows no signs of necrosis, and I, for one, would like very much to know the reason why. Closer study may yield information that could prove instrumental in helping us to overcome the Death Stranding. Suffice it to say,
1 minute.
I don't have much time. See to your preparations. I'll be waiting. You'll find an official order on the terminal.
Da war halt kein Terminal, aber okay. Aufträge für Sam. Atmen ins Labor. Bergung, Winterkleidung. Ich werde das jetzt nehmen, auswählen. Aber jetzt Winterkleidung genommen oder? Muss ich nachschauen, was ich genommen habe. Ach, nach Leichenlieferung. Atmen ins Labor. Passt. 3 davon haben wir eingesteckt. Reparatur, wenn wir auch 2 machen. Rauch abgebender Frachtkanister, TCQ. Ganz ehrlich, ich bin... Ja, Freewheeler haben wir eh an. Was nehmen wir noch? Nicht tödliches Sturmgewehr. Stufe 2, ja. Dann nehmen wir nur eine mit. Wird schon reichen. Hoffentlich. Arbeit und... Blutgranaten haben wir noch. Okay, passt. Gut. Viel eingesteckt habe ich glaube ich nicht. Wir nehmen ein Langstrecken-Linksfahrzeug herausholen. Jawohl. Wo ist meiner eigentlich? Ammersleihe auf den Rücken tragen. Auf den Rücken tragen. Auf dem Rücken tragen. Na, das werden wir aber an die Werkzeughalterung hängen. So. Okay. Hoffen wir, dass wir keine Leiter brauchen oder sonstiges. Hi, Lockner.
All right, Sam. Take care of her. And don't worry, she won't go necro. Millingen special.
Wahrscheinlich, weil sie noch an dir hängt.
Be funny if these Ha of ours ended up being the key to saving us all.
Na, sie hätten sich dann nur früher begegnen müssen. Ich frage mich immer, wie der das macht, Alter. Out of order? Okay. Und dann wird man mit raus. So. So. Das ist ein neues Event mit Rang verfügbar. Event verfügbar von bla 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 bis bla bla bla. Wähle über deine Handschellen Aufträge mit Rang aus, um es anzuzeigen. An Albträume mit Rang teilnehmen. Nein, danke. Ich würde lieber gerne zu Hartmanns Labor. Das ist genau in die Richtung. Okay. Oh Gott, schon wieder über sowas. Über einen Berg. Es fängt schon mal super an, muss ich ehrlich sagen. Tja, fängt echt super an wieder. Oh. Jetzt war ganz kurz aber die Angst da. Ja, das freue ich mich auch zwischendurch. Ach du verdammte. Und das schneit natürlich. Boah. Okay, da müssen wir jetzt aber ganz langsam. Oh ja. So, ganz langsam. Ziehe erstmal einen Fehler. Ah, da geht's auch. Einfach immer ein bisschen schief. Immer ein bisschen schief. Dann voll meine Traube. Immer ein bisschen schief, das ist super. Also bewegen wir uns ein bisschen schneller vorwärts. Was? Ach, da unten ist es. Siehst du es da unten? Das ist direkt auf der anderen Seite vom Berg oder was? Warte mal. Schauen wir das mal super wie schnell wie möglich hinkriegen. Das sollte nicht schwer sein. Uff. Das schaut ja voll bequem aus da. Sollte man ja aktivieren. Okay.
Displaying performance evaluation.
Sie haben Schaden genommen? Ja, 1%, okay. Es ist hinter Berg. Jawohl. Jawohl. Transporteur freigeschaltet. Bodenklasse eine neue. Perfekt.
Request to join UCA registered. Awaiting Cupid connection.
Warum rede ich mit niemandem? Wo ist Hartmann? Wo ist Hartmann? Wow. Wärmeperde. Hartmann hat ja die Fertigungsdaten für folgendes zu... Okay. Ist das ein Herz? Der See ist originaler Herz. Wie geil. Okay. Wiederbelebung in? Okay. Ist überhaupt nicht gruselig. Ist echt nicht gruselig, überhaupt nicht. Ist ein Krokodil oder was? Geil. Jetzt fällt mir erst auf, was das für ein düsteres Lied ist.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
Wow. Heftig. Eben noch nicht nachgeschaut, wie viele Episoden es gibt.
Well, you certainly caught me with my pants down. Glad you could make it, Sam. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to alarm you, but I am what I am.
And what are you?
Please, lay her down there. Still no sign of them.
What the
Your
hell?
heart stops beating.
It stops every 21 minutes. I spend 3 minutes on the beach, and then return. 60 deaths and 60 resurrections per day.
Wow.
60 opportunities to search the beach for my departed family. This is how I live. This is my life.
Alter.
So, while you've traveled to and from the sea an impressive number of times, my beach count is a little higher. 218,549.
What? This... Wow.
I see myself in that crater. My wife and my child. It's like looking at the shape of my heart. The doctors called it myocardial cordiformia. Mine is an especially unusual case. I have pictures. Care to see Hartmann's heart-shaped heart? No, you really should. It doesn't run in the family. You know, I never came to terms with their loss. In the days that followed, I became obsessed with an idea that the beach is real and they are on it. I would induce cardiac arrest, 3 minutes at a time, and search for them, day after day after day.
Oh, so you could say goodbye.
Quite the opposite. It is said that everyone's beach is different. So what if everyone's afterlife is different too? I find the thought terrifying, spending eternity alone, which is why I decided to find my family and make sure to move on with them.
You mean die with them?
If death would see us reunited, then yes. But the repeated cardiac arrests took their toll on my heart. The muscle gradually deformed. And after a while, they started calling me the beach scientist. Hartmann. I'm glad we could have this conversation. Oh.
Es liegt nicht an dir.
A body that doesn't necrotize. No sign of decomposition. It's as if she were still alive. The perfect mummy. An impeccable corpse.
What's wrong?
Where's the other thing you were supposed to bring? Ah, found it. Behold.
Wait, dead man.
It appears to be an umbilical cord. Human by the looks of it, I think. But this was no ordinary conduit between fetus and placenta. It looks more like a BT's tether.
Okay.
And this was Mama's? Yes. A body that doesn't necrotize and an umbilical cord connected to the beach. These are remarkable discoveries, Sam. Enough to set my sore heart racing.
5 minutes to
Ich weiß nicht, ob
cross
das
the
gut
lines.
ist.
I apologize if our conversation gets cut short. I must go back to the beach and look for my wife and child.
Entschuldigung.
One person, one beach. That's the rule. But I'm the exception. My beach is connected to others, as if it were the beneficiary of a coronary bypass. Maybe this twisted heart of mine made it possible. All I know is that I will find them. Even if my every visit raises new questions, I'll have my answers one day. One day.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
The battlefields. The endless wars you found yourself trapped in. Why do World War-era soldiers wander the beach a century after they fell? Normally the souls of the dead move on. The beach is just a corridor, a place through which they pass on the way to the other side. But if regret, resentment, a fervent desire to remain, if these feelings are powerful enough, they may give rise to an altogether different beach, a collective purgatory for an army of the damned.
Es kann schon so sein, ja.
Clifford Unger. His misery and hatred, combined with your BB acting as some sort of catalyst, have brought these battlefields to our world.
2 minutes to cardiac arrest.
Mai, wird der sagt irgendwas Wichtiges und kurz bevor es heraus ist,
It's just a
hackt's ihm
theory.
um.
You think Higgs is pulling his strings? Pulling all their strings?
Ensure you are in a stable position.
I don't know. But evidence does suggest that Higgs brought them here.
1 minute remaining. Please hold on to something secure.
Oh, before I forget, I have a favor to ask.
Activating lab security measures.
Could you just relax until I come back? Time stops on the beach, but not in the scene. Rest assured, it'll only feel like 3 minutes to you. We'll continue this shortly.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What the heck? Okay. Mhm. Mhm. Ist überhaupt ein Walskelett? Okay, ich hab gedacht, das ist ein Kroko, aber ne? Ein Walskelett, okay. Mhm. Teergürtel geborgenes Erz aus dem Ordovisium, okay. Die Demo der Darstellung des Künstlers, Sichtung 2. Er hatte echt viel, gell? Mhm. Okay. Das schaut heftig aus. Mhm. Okay. Lied ist so heftig gruselig da herin einfach. Oder Strand ist direkt nach dem gestrandeten Tod. Authentizität nicht bestätigt. Hartmans Tochter. Familienbetreuer aus alten Tagen. Warum komme ich da nicht ran? Ah, verdammt. Habe ich nicht alles gesehen wahrscheinlich, aber halt draußen.
Stand clear.
Und erwischt hat sie. He is back.
No luck. Visit 218,550. Oh, sorry. Where were we? I may be used to the 21-minute cycle, but for a first-time face-to-face meeting, there's just too much to cover in one go-around.
Ah,
Can't be
wirklich.
easy living like this.
Yes. And no. Now that I'm acclimated to it, it isn't especially onerous. Defecation, ablution, nutrition. Most of life's basic functions fit rather easily into a 21-minute time slot. Sleep is the tricky one. And intercourse, I suppose. Verbal or physical. Not that someone in my position has to worry much about either. Do you read, Sam? Listen to music. Watch films. You know, I keep busy. I have a collection of music, television shows, some very interesting short films, and stories. Everything consumable within a 21-minute window. All from before the Death Stranding, of course.
Oh,
But
da lernt
honestly,
man gar noch, ha?
the 21 minutes I spend here, all downtime, nothing more. Time spent waiting to go back to the search. My body may be present, but my soul is on the beach. I'm already dead.
I know that feeling. Lost my family in an accident.
Well, I never expected you to open up to me.
Ja.
As
Wundergeschehen.
it happens, I've read about your circumstances. I lost my family in an accident too. I was in the ICU having heart surgery, out of town, in the city. When it was clear that I was going to pull through, my wife took my daughter back to the house to collect some things for me. And then they were caught in the void-outs. The city and the hospital were spared the worst, but the shockwave knocked out the power and my life support. I woke up on the beach.
Warte, sag mal. So, gut. Mir versagen nämlich gleich die Kopfhörer. Das ist nicht gut, wenn das passiert. Müssen wir schauen, ob es ein ist. Passt. So. Geht weiter, Entschuldigung.
The people who died in the two void-outs were there.
Okay.
What happened? What's going on? I saw my wife and my daughter in the procession. Hey! It's me! Where are you going? Wait!
Okay.
Don't leave without me!
Heftig.
No! Don't go! Please, don't go! The ICU's backup generator kicked in, and I was brought back to life by the defibrillator.
Oh.
Exactly 21 minutes after my heart had stopped. And that was the last time I saw my family. It's my damned heart's fault that we were torn apart. But it's also the reason I'll see them again someday. It defines me. I am Hartman. Ever since, I've walked the beaches of others.
Mhm.
I follow my family's footsteps for a while, and when I get tired, I return here to continue my research. It's funny though, even when my heart stops, the pain lingers. You have any family photographs, Sam? Pity.
5 minutes to cardiac arrest.
You mind telling me what I'm doing here before you go back to the beach?
Oh, of course. There's a prep-your-own station in this area. Our scientists stationed there are researching material from before the Death Stranding.
Mhm.
What kind of material?
The Earth has a long memory. It's trying to tell a story, one that goes back to the very beginning, one that not even the Death Stranding could erase. The scientists are all colleagues of mine from the earlier expedition. I'd like you to bring them onto the chiral network. Amelie proposed we establish our research posts along this belt.
Okay.
Despite a worldwide search, this is the only area known to contain fossils from the late Cretaceous period. When the dinosaurs died out. The assumption being that the last ones lived here, and here alone. You see, hiding in the Earth then are memories of a major mass extinction. Clues that could tell us how to survive our predicament.
Ich weiß nicht, ob das helfen würde.
Certainly, that was Amelie's
Sachen
hope
aus der
as part of the
Kreidezeit.
advanced team when she assigned our backup team here. The past informs the present and aids us in building the future.
True.
She was careful to impress that upon us before she went west.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
Shut up. I'm putting you on mute.
No.
Sometime later, we began to observe unusual activity in the tar belts outside Edgenot City. Vast quantities of tar began surfacing, spreading, consuming many of my
Klein
colleagues,
im Auto,
as
der
well
will
as
uns
the
was
chiral
Wichtiges
waste
sagen.
station. The whole incident defied explanation.
You think Higgs is to blame?
I don't know, but we needed that way station. It was essential to expanding the chiral network westward. That's why I'm asking you for your help in building a new one. It won't be much given the handful of equipment we've managed to scrape together. Nothing like the knot cities.
Ich warte, bis
that's for
umkippt
sure.
wie
But
Sadell.
a knot is still a knot. Sam, I want you to use the Cupid to put the scientists on the network, then go to Amelie. Afterwards, we can get back to the important job of researching the deaths.
Ich hab's mir gerade gedacht. Gut, dass er alles ausgepolstert hat. Jetzt verstehe ich es.
Don't worry about him, Sam. The air mat floor absorbs the impact. I'll unlock the door for you.
Warum? Alter. Wie hardcore ist denn das? Okay.
Sam, you heard him. You can grab the order at a delivery terminal.